you ever done?
Horniest? I done got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and drove to Atlanta for some D.
You drove 7 hours at 2 a.m.?
I popped the Adderall and I got on the road. And it was good when I got here.
So you left at 2 a.m., got here at 9.
9, you're right.
And it was amazing.
It was amazing.
Now that's horny.
That's pretty horny.
7 whole hours just for some pipe? Guys, women will do any and everything to be next to the guy that they're actually into. The guy that turns them on and gets them wet. She'll break all her rules. She won't say, well, we got to get to know each other. We have to take it slow. You got to come all the way to me. There are women who do this, who take trains, who take buses, who take planes just to be next to a guy for one night. And they'll give it up to him for free. They won't charge you this. They won't say, well, you got to take me on 4 or 5 dates or take it easy. I don't do that type of stuff. No, she's got to make it happen because you are a guy who's rare. She can't find you in her city, in her town, in her state.
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Who does she have to? Who does she have
You
to?
can pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Who would you pick?
You.
Aw. I'm sorry. Why the ex-boyfriend?
We're gonna fight about this.
Why the ex-boyfriend? He's gone. You can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That's sad, man. But I don't feel bad for the guy because there's so many simps out here who think that their women is special. That my girl, she would never cheat on me. She would never want to be with another guy. I'm providing, I'm taking care of her. I'm giving her everything. I'm there for her emotionally. I'm solving all her problems. I'm paying all the bills. But let me tell you something. None of that matters. There's always one specific guy in a woman's life that got away. The guy who was a womanizer, who was a player, who had all these other girls, but he didn't want to commit to her. And that stings because women don't like rejection. And she thought, man, I thought I could lock him down, but I couldn't. So she gets with you. She settles for the beta male, the guy who's nice, the guy who's a good man, but you don't turn her on. You don't get her wet. You don't make her feel a certain way. So if she gets the chance to cheat on you with that specific guy, she's gonna do it. And what's crazy about it, she didn't even name a celebrity. She named an ex-boyfriend that she used to deal with. It's crazy.
Girls are powerful. Girls are strong. Girl boss. You can do whatever you want.
They don't give us enough credit.
How much is enough credit? Like, what do you want men to do that they're not doing already?
Ask the question again.
We literally get paid to take pictures.
Get free rides, stuff like that.
Free ride,
like free drinks,
yeah,
stuff, small
daily. I get free
pretty.
stuff daily, like free weed, free everything. I don't have to work. I literally just because I was pretty, and men just don't get that.
With all those privileges that you just listed, that so many women, have access to, why do you think there are so many women who complain about just how difficult it is to be a woman in our society?
Because bitches are. We're spoiled. Like, I went to a crab shack today, and I'm used to having, people open my crab for me. And I literally had to open my own legs, and I was like, what the fuck?
You shouldn't have to open your legs. You should be able to keep your legs closed.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
I'm
always
just
keep
kidding.
my legs. I get everything.
These women lives are too easy. Recruit mode difficulty. They don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. All they have to do for the most part is show up. They get nonstop attention online. They have tons of thirsty simps who want to take them on dates, who are going to buy them this, who are going to do that. This is why I don't feel bad for women who say, well, I'm oppressed or I'm not making as much money as men. I have to do this. If a woman has a wet box, she can get through life some way, shape, form, or fashion. And on top of that, the women that he's interviewing, they're not even attractive. They're below average in looks, but they're admitting on camera that they get all these things taken care of because they're women.
Hey, man.
Nah, grabbing the camera like that was fucking crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
You could have asked him. You could have at least been like, hey.
You got it in her face. You didn't ask, so I don't want to hear shit.
I did ask
Did
him.
he ask you?
Your friend gonna fuck up your blessing.
I don't know why the fuck it is not clicking to you guys at all, but time is the most precious thing in the world. Like, when it's gone, it's fucking gone. You can't get that shit back. So with that being said, my time is no longer free. If a guy is interested in me, he keeps, hitting me up in my DM, or he keeps trying to call or text me or whatever, I'm gonna need at least a $500 fucking deposit for potential wasted time.
Just to react to that video of Darius M, right? All I gotta say is that, guys, if she's attracted to you, she'll make it easy for you, okay? Shouts outs to Darius M, O'Shea through Jackson, Who else? Oh, and Corey Wayne for this, right? Because they make good points about this. It's about their interest level, okay? Now, I recommend guys to read, and shout out to Corey Wayne's book, How to Be a 3% Man, to kind of understand women, because I think a lot of guys don't understand them very well. What I gotta say is like, yo, like if she is interested in you, she's not going to tell you, she's not going to be like, you know, like how guys be like, oh, you know, yeah, my girl, like this girl's making me take her out on dates, I can buy her clothes and stuff. No, she's gonna make it easy. She's gonna be like, no, I want you, you want me, so let's cut to the chase. I don't care about no dates or nothing. I want to be with you. She'll make it easy for you, okay? Plain and simple. And and you know, I think a lot of guys, I think we're doing too much like chasing after women. I think it's time for us to really like focus on ourselves and really getting our money up. Okay, shout out to that dude from New York. Get your money up, not your funny up. You know, whatever. You know. And so, you know, I think a lot of guys need to start working on or getting on semen retention. You know, no fap. Shout out to Mark the Messenger, self-development. And Dante Young, because this is very important. You know, I think guys, you know, need to start holding on to their seed and really utilize that power to better use instead of just going on to the websites, you know, just chasing after women. So, you know, and what is semen retention, right? And semen retention is where the guy holds on to his semen, right? He doesn't use it for anything else. He doesn't use it at all. He pretty much is holding on to that. And I think a good way to utilize semen retention is like, you know, especially for guys that be on the phone all day, and, you know, you might go on Instagram and find, you know, just promiscuous women. Try to do this too, you know, like get on your phone and try to like set like certain times where you can use your phone, you know, because I know midnight there might be a time for a lot of us to, you know, really, you know, get in mode, right? Set that time up and force yourself not to get on the phone late at night. Another good way would be to put your phone somewhere where you won't be able to find it in the morning, or, you know, you won't be able to reach it at night. I would say too is like, I wouldn't say, you know, try to dock down how you held on to your seed, but definitely, I would say shout out to, you know, the self-development. Try to, you know, try to at least go for like a month, you know, a month or two, and see how that goes. You know, it's gonna be hard, but I think, you know, it's beneficial for guys just so we can start focusing on what we need to really focus on, and that's our path. And shout out to Dante Young. But going back to the video, you know, that young lady that was talking to those two young brothers, and I guess it was in a podcast. She was saying that she drove like what, an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours, ingested an Adderall to get another man's seed, you know. And now a lot of guys, man, I wish a girl did that to me. I think what we all need to do is get on that semen retention and work on us. Don't worry about the women. I think what I've noticed too is women like it when guys don't worry about them. Okay, it's mysterious, you know. Especially like if you would have went to like the gym or whatever, right? And you just working on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking around. You know, you're not trying to find no girl with a big booty. You just working on you. Women, a lot of women's gonna be like, dang, like, why is he looking at me? I know my butt's out. You know, I know I got leggings or spandexes on. You know, I know the guys love that. You know, it's time for us to really like, you know what I'm saying? It's time for us to go against the grain and really start working on us. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there are guys that want to get through a certain path and they can't because they want about something else. They want about this woman that they're trying to get with. You know? And like I said, shout out to the self-development. Don't get a girlfriend. Like, don't worry about no girlfriend right now. That'll come. You know? Start working on you. You know what I'm saying? Get your money up, not your funny up. You know? It's time for us to really get it together, you know? And another thing too, it's like, you know, don't think that, okay, you're gonna earn money, that means you're gonna have all the women. That don't mean that. And then you're gonna finally have a girlfriend. That don't mean that. And shout out to O'Shea D. Jackson, because he mentioned this, he actually said this, and he made a good point. even if you have money, if you don't vet the woman right, she's not gonna respect you. Okay, that's just how it is. She's not gonna respect you. If anything, you're gonna be wasting your time, energy, and money. You know, and I think that's why guys need to start learning how to vet women. You know, because you will come across what a lot of us spiritual folks call the Jezebel, the succubuses. Okay, they're gonna suck away your money, your time, your energy, and your seed. And you're not going to, well, some of those things you might not get back. Okay, so I'm just saying, you know, I think it's time for us to start vetting. You know, we gotta start vetting these women, man, and pick the right one. You know, don't go for these Instagram models. No shade to the Instagram models. Y'all look good. Y'all do y'all. But for the conscious guys out there, particularly the black young men like myself that are conscious and then might actually want to get a girlfriend, just don't even go for it. Once you start like getting up and, you know, coming up in life and you making money, it's not worth it. I'm sorry, it's just not. You know, for guys that, you know, they're not into that spiritual realm, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm about marriage. I'm not having sex till I get married. Plain and simple. There's not going to be one girl that's going to convince me otherwise. Not one. Okay? I'm going to make sure that I keep myself clean to the very end. And if she would have screwed up by then and we didn't get married yet, she's out. But for the guys that are not very conscious about it, about, you know, the spirituality or whatever, like if you're not religious, whatnot, you do you. Okay? If you're interested in them super bad models, okay? Want them a side piece, you know what I'm saying? You want a friends with benefits, you do you, brother. Okay? But anywho, like I said, for the religious, the spiritual ones, like myself, we need, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta vet these women. And on top of that, don't have sex till you get married, because you'll never know. She could turn up on you at any given moment, maybe even after marriage. You know, but it's safe to say, like, you know, hey, let's not give up my seed so quickly, you know. And shout out to Darius M too, and I'm sure other content creators as well, because they mentioned that, well, they put up the clips of women saying that men are dumb, we're easy. Okay, maybe we have to get a little more difficult on the women. Maybe we shouldn't give up our seed so quickly, you know. So there you go. You know, actually, let me speak on this one too. A little later on the video, I did record it because I didn't want to take all the man's video of my reaction on it. But there was a woman that she had her bikini on and whatnot. She was out and about, you know, talking to guys and asking guys to rate her. One of them just so happened to be a married man, a very middle-aged man that's married. And what he did was he didn't want to answer the question because he's married already. He doesn't want to get in tune with that, you know. And at some point he just starts saying that, yeah, you like he was like, I'm a 27, you're like a 6, you know. And I guess she got offended by it or whatnot. I don't know. But here's something that I wanted to let you guys know too. When you guys reject women, even the prettiest women that you've ever seen, and they came up to you and they're like, hey, you know, I want to talk to you, blah 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 blah. And you tell them, no, I'm not interested, that's going to turn them on. Because they've never heard no before. Okay? A no is not in their catalog right now, in their brain. So when you tell them, nah, I'm not interested, they're going to want more. They're going to want to, they're going to want to pursue you for real. Because then that means you a higher prize than the guys that are saying, yeah, here, take my number, blah, 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 you know? She's like, hey, can I get your number? No. Okay? And like I said, I think it's time for us guys to really, like, set aside the women. Let's get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money up, not our funny up, okay? That's the third time I said it. We really need to start putting this money in because for real, especially the black young man like myself, like, we need to start coming up, man, because it's like, man, the black women doing their thing and we're not. Come on, we got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? We all got to band together and work together and really get this money. Okay, I'm just saying, but not just us. It's all men. Okay, we all got to start working to get, like, you know, we all got to start working on ourselves and really, you know, really winning. You know, I mean, I know we're winning right now, but we got to win even more. You know, and you know, not focus on women. Let's get in our path. You know, let's get in our spiritual path. Let's get on the path that you've been wanting to do for for so many years. You know, some of y'all want to be lawyers and stuff, and y'all haven't even gotten to law school yet. You probably in your 20s, 30s, maybe in your 40s, and you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's get it together. Let's stop with the women. Let's get to it. Get in that path. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, they think that, oh, okay, women is the when I'm with a woman, I'm happy. Come on, man. Let's keep it real, okay? If you saying that, that means you don't have any other prospects besides her. That's not good. And not even that. You got to be worried about you right now, okay? You got to come first right now, man. For real. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, you can't just be like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, I just need a girl and I'm happy. As long as I have a girlfriend, I'm happy. Because that's what I thought when I was younger. But I realized that's not the case. When you want to do what you want to do, and you have no restrictions or nothing, you don't have to worry about women, you don't want to have to worry about no haters or nothing. I mean, you're going to have to deal with all that, but I'm just saying, you're going to be a very happy guy. I'm just saying. For those that want to get into engineering, go overseas, like... So, with that being said, that's all. I'm going to catch y'all later.